Right, just had this Xbox from eBay. It's just listed as faulty, but I've opened it and you can see straight away. Look at the dust on it. More likely overheated. It's full of dust inside. Hasn't been modified because you could tell by the screws there. Even though they look like, yeah, they have been opened. You can see the scratches on it. So the CPU has been taken out. But I think I'll put my money on it being all this dust here. So I'll plug it in, see what error message we get. Right, it's plugged in. I can't get the bloody switch now. Let's see what happens. Four rings. What does that mean then? I better Google that and see what it says. Right, I googled and it came up as the AV lead, so no, it's because I didn't have the AV lead connected. One ring of light, one red ring. Right, let's Google that. Right, an E74 looks like a video problem, but it doesn't look too dusty, but it is a little bit. So I've disconnected hard drive, CD drive. I'm going to disconnect the fans now. I can get the fuck out. There you are. Take this off. See, the fans are full of dust as well. Let's just get this light on. Pretty dusty all around, really. Right, so let's just plug it back in. I'm basically just going to let it overheat now. And it get pretty hot there. See, it's hot already. Just let that get red hot for a minute. Right, well, that's getting red hot. Might as well give it a my God. Whew. Feeling a bit dizzy now. Right, that's as clean as it's gonna get, really. So let's just get a. I think it gets 2 lights, then 3. So let's leave that for a while. Well, I've had trouble with this one. I can get it go from 1 ring of death to 2 rings of death, but I just can't get it to do anything else. So what I've done, I've taken the CD drive out. I've got 2 children's gloves. I put them over the top, and I held my hand on it like this. Held my hand on there, keep that boiling hot. I've got a kitchen oven glove underneath to make it even hotter. And what I did, I can't show you now because I've already done it, so you have to take my word for this. I took the fans out from there. Right, I think I've cracked this now. Problem I was getting, I couldn't get it to go from, I could get it to go from 1 red light to 2, but when I switched it off, let it cool down, blah blah blah. Just went straight back to one red light. So what I did, going from advice on YouTube, thank you guys, I wanted to overheat this motherfucker. So I put a oven glove underneath to make it red hot. I got a couple of my little kiddies gloves. I chucked them on the top of there. The reason I can't show you how I done it is because I got so pissed off I didn't bother recording anymore, but this is what I done. Oven gloves, well, baby's gloves over there. Put the cowling back on because you want to keep the CPU seems to always overheat first, so you want to keep that cool, but you want the graphic CPU to overheat. So basically I done the old this is what I done, and over there, switched it on. It took about 5 minutes or 6 minutes, seemed like forever, but I did get the two red lights there. So I took all this off then, took these out, put that back on. I let it cool down for an hour, only because I went and had a bath. And when I switched it on then, lo and behold, this one vibrates like shit because I only went and took one of the fins off the fan. So I haven't tried this since. It did go green once, but oh cool, done it again. So we're rocking. Hey, well, there you go. And that's all I basically did, really. Actually, so I better mention, I have got the Xbox X-Clamp kit that you can buy off eBay. I put that, I think that's where I went wrong. I put all that on first, put the silver oxide on the chips, and then booted it back up, and then I think that's what happened. I think the CPU can overheat quicker than the graphic equalizer, graphic CPU can. So if you've got a one red light, which is usually the graphic, usually the video chip is overheated. But of course you need to trip it out. Why they can't just put one simple reset switch on the motherboard, like any other motherboard that you get with a computer? I don't know, but it would have saved them a lot of money. Anyway, that's what I did. Overheated the graphic CPU. Made sure the CPU was cool, because that always seems to overheat quicker. Obviously, we've got more processors, and they seem to work. How long it'll work for, I don't know. But when this one I bought here for £18, when I opened it up, it was full of dust. It was everywhere. I couldn't see most of the stuff here. It was just full of dust. So I think Microsoft need to get, I don't know, maybe some filters along all these holes here, so you can easily change them. Anybody with a desktop computer will know you can easily slip the side of your desktop computer off and hoover all this out. With Xbox, it's not, obviously not, they haven't made it really friendly for doing stuff like that. They must have known that all this would get clogged full of dust, surely. So they either could have put a couple of filters along the sides here, like any vacuum cleaner really, and you could have just took the filter off, vacuumed it, stuck it back on. Easy as that. Actually, I should phone for, maybe I couldn't be a millionaire. Oh shit, I've just told all you guys on YouTube. Anyway, I'll patent it first.